So who wants to recap?
I wasn't there last week, or the week before last.
Last
I
session.
also wasn't there last week, so
I mean,
I was not there in your session last week either.
All right,
yeah,
I'll do it.
same.
If you guys are ready. Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, you can also do your own recaps. I said this before, that's actually probably preferred. Gives me always go back.
All right. So yeah, last session, we entered Drykar. Wait, hold on real quick. Oh, sorry, I got so fucking distracted because there's two messages, and I was like looking at the second one. I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure we entered Drykar at the before that, but
Yeah, entered
never
Riker
mind.
at the very end of the session, and then
Yeah, I just saw
Start.
both messages, and I started only reading at the last one. I was like, well, didn't we in the same session also enter it? But there we go. Yeah, last session we entered Drykar, and someone came up inquiring about the horses, asked if they're ours or if we rented them, and if they needed to be stored. So we returned the horses, and we stored Morin, V's horse, for 4 days. He did warn that if you stay longer and don't pay for longer than 2 weeks, it will be confiscated. Basically, it's like it will be pawned. Is it called pawned? Or how do you call that?
Count would be selling. I think in this case it would just be claimed.
Yeah, we just okay. Since you arrived late in the evening, you directly headed towards the tavern. Sarah named a few options, places she's been to before, and it was decided to go to the Adventurers Tavern, the hired blade, where you met Coda, who was working behind the bar. A friendly barkeep who had a history of Saren, who asked how the family was doing, and you learned that his twin, Ellen, and her husband, Tim, have a child who has issues with the letter K, and in general was a late talker. She's now 4. You stayed there for the night, and in the morning, in Eleanor's room, there was a note addressed to the legacy saying, "You arrived earlier than I expected. Unfortunately, the person who brought the information the first is currently out of town. I will arrange a meetup when she's back in a week or 2. On the board of the tavern, there were 2 jobs, actual jobs, not like missions. One for helping the injured farmer who couldn't do the work herself, currently loading, offloading it. Okay, so there were 2 jobs. One was for helping injured farmer who couldn't do the work herself, and one was loading and offloading at the docks. Since some of you liked boats, you went for the docks, and V and Proto saw the sea for the first time. 4 of you worked some hard labor and got paid 5 gold each. Saren was also there to cheer you on. After you went to a pub at the docks where Saren performed making some cash and got you a free meal. Also, we did at the dock run into some races we'd never seen before. This also happened at the tavern, if I'm correct. Some fish people with gills, some fishies, elf-like creatures, some scaly lizard kind of people, dragon people, and also they came in different shapes and sizes, if I'm correct. There were like slender ones.
Yeah, you had
And there were, like,
Dragonborn,
bigger ones.
Eugen, Ishikina.
All of that, yeah. But yeah, basically, we worked for a day. We got paid, and we learned a thing or two about boats. While Saren performed a sailor's song at the Sailor Tavern. Back at the tavern in the next morning, you found a new job: cave exploration. 100 gold to explore and bodyguard a cartographer. If the valuables were to be found that you can mine, you'd get 300 gold each instead. So if you find valuable shit, 300 gold. If not, 100 gold to explore it. So you went there excited for a new job. On arrival, after a walk to the other side of town in the mountains to the quarry, you're taken down to one of the quarries where a cave opening was found. Inside were a wealthy looking merchant, a fragile looking man with big glasses carrying a big bag with papers on his back called Ernest, and another figure who, assuming from the merchant's words, was also interested in going down. This person looked quite odd to you, and even a merchant gave him some odd looks. This is a more accurate description than I gave Thursday, as this is where we ended. As he looks human, isn't, but his skin is slightly translucent, discolored into sort of purple black, while other spots are more bluish. He wears, from what you can tell, a scale mail armor, but it seems a bit unusual as its armor is almost started to represent his body in colors and has a shield on his back. So I guess the armor is a little bit integrated with the skin.
It's different than how it would be for you. It's more that his powers are influencing armor instead of using. When you get closer to him, you kind of feel this almost like increased pressure density all around. And that is indeed where we left off. Not think of what to say when we start the session.
I wanted to do an insight check, but you already gave it in the.
Oh yeah, on the merchant to see if
No, on the new guy that we haven't met yet.
So
The old fella.
we did that. Remember, because they haven't said anything. Stood there, silence.
Out.
So
But I already gave him a little bit of an info how he looks. I think my question is already.
oh, what he looks like. Yeah.
So what were the other names? Because we know Ernest and or was that the only name that we heard?
That's the only name you.
Okay. All right.
The merchant will introduce himself as Robert Deal.
Okay.
Your names?
I'm Eleanor Stormshield, and these are my companions, and I will point towards Saren.
I'm like slightly uncomfortable and be like, I'm Saren.
Pleasure.
And I will keep going till I have everyone pointed at.
Baira.
Hey.
You guys find introducing yourselves quite difficult, I see.
Yeah, and the other one in the back, that's a prototype.
Oh, I was muted. I said it first. I said it before I
Oh.
I'm sorry. I muted myself so I couldn't talk over Wolfie.
As I said, it's not particularly a problem. Like it's just something we have to get used to. The other fella in the back says with a very feminine voice. My name is Tristan. Tristan.
Tristan.
Nice to meet you. I'm walking toward him to shake their hand.
It is a him. He shakes your hand back.
This was the purple, blackish skinned guy, right?
Yeah, I technically do not have a picture of him yet. I'm gonna request one in May.
Right. But does he look like normal humanoid, like with normal nose, ears, eyes, or does it slightly different?
Well, I mean, besides the fact that he's purple, blackish, he has a little bit of his hair is more like smoke, kind of. But he does look like a humanoid. What you can look at. Actually, maybe. Let me check. Oh. On the spreadsheet, you can find in the races a picture that shows.
Umbrask, okay.
Which is an unfamiliar.
Well, pretty much everything is to me in prototype.
True, but this is also new for like Saren, Eleanor. So do you guys have any questions about the mission? Quest?
Yeah. So
Job?
in the paper it says that until some valuable things are found, do we stop by that and go back to top layer, or are we still need to explore further?
Preferably explore enough to make sure that that area is safe, if possible. But besides that,
Sorry, no, you keep going.
but besides that, in theory, you could come back afterwards if you're sure that that area sealed off for protection. There's more in further. It's mostly important.
What are you looking for? Specific, like.
Currently, we do not know. We just found this cave and finally finished way down. We're just kind of hoping to get some progress. Technically, this is a stone quarry, but finding natural caves is often good. Either ores or gemstones, maybe even crystals. That's what we hope to find.
Okay.
It could be very well possible that you walk around for 5 minutes down there and everything is dead end and you will still get the report. It could be that the cave takes weeks to explore. I don't know.
What if it takes longer to explore? We still only get to 100 gold, or can we then possibly look into it further?
If you guys stay gone for a very long time, then I am willing to compensate for it, but preferably as long as there is gain from it. Otherwise, I would say max of 3 days is good enough for me. That at least gives us if it takes longer to get somewhere that's worth the money, it might not.
Right, so 3 days until we find something of worth. Right.
Are we expecting any dangers other than the natural type?
I mean, caves are dangerous by itself. There's always the risk of cave-ins. And well, it depends. If this is the only entrance, then it's probably absolutely safe. If there's another entrance somewhere, that means there's other life inside. So if it's only this one, there cannot be.
Perfect. All right.
So, how long will it? Let's say we're staying longer than 3 days. We were planning for staying there for 3 days. Is there gonna be a rescue party?
We can get one arranged. After how much time do you personally think? I can send one after a week, unless you guys want it earlier.
I look to the group. So, in the way, like, do you think we can handle ourselves in an unknown cave? Kind of look.
How much food have we got with us?
We still have quite a lot of rations left. Let me. I don't know. We have a few days worth of rations left. But yeah, the caves can be very dangerous. Like, so
Right,
I think we should be mindful of that.
If they were to send a rescue party after a week and we only have food enough for 4 days down there, then we'd all be likely dead by starvation.
I also have some extra. Everyone here. 2 days.
then I suppose after what 5 days, if no messages have returned, if we're only planning on 3 days initially, and that's about the
Okay.
food we have as well.
We have 32 days worth of rations, but we have to split that
That's
between
more
us.
Oh, okay. So we have 32 rations in between the 1, 2, 3.
Oh
4,
yeah, between us,
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4.
Four
Or
people
3.
eat.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
It's like already.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also
something like that.
one more thing. If we do stay there for longer, and I can get some time to prepare, I could use some magic to send a message over long distance. If we decide to stay longer or discover something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can technically do that once a day too.
That would be helpful. If it's safe, then there's no need for a rescue mission. Danger, we can look for people straight away.
It's
Let's do it
probably
like that.
smarter.
Maybe we can still set a day after which you could send the rescue party if nothing is hurt.
I agree. Did the week work, or did it have to be?
I think a week is fine then. Does everyone agree?
Sure.
I'm okay with a week.
Grab a piece of paper, starts noting it down. Right, very well. Would write your names down here. It's not particularly like a I mean, it's a sort of contract, but it's more like a keeping track of what I hear. There are no
Can I-
small letters.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Yeah.
Mhm.
It all seems very genuine. It's like these people are here. And it's also a way that they can keep track of in case something happens, contact some and take it from your name. For those that have one.
So it will be us 5 going down? Or are there any others?
6,
I mean, I would like to join.
7.
And
Really?
the more like the fragile looking guy with the big glasses. I mean, you also have to bring me along. Protect me.
7.
7. Yeah.
I also have my own food. Don't have to.
Good.
Do you also have your own light or way to see into the dark?
No, fuck.
I have some torches.
I could also light a single light, but that one is for one of my companions that cannot see the dark.
I personally can't see in the dark, but I do prefer if there is a light.
Yeah, I've got torches for
Yeah.
a few days.
Let's use the torches.
I have a few as well.
Believe.
I can cast dancing lights if we need to as well.
Then cast light every hour.
Yeah. New spot.
Hmm. Oh, it's unidentified. That's why I can't read the description of it. There we go.
Yeah, I think after the update, every item was automatically unidentified, so you can just in case you can. This is now an automated function, indeed.
Oh, so we can like identify everything somehow?
I do think you have to do it per item,
Oh, okay.
but it is a change of the how the system works. Updated.
All right.
So Tristan signs his name.
I'll sign mine as well.
I will sign a very crooked V.
I'll sign with full name.
Right. So I assume everybody signs.
Yep. I
Mhm.
will write it really pretty. Like I know how to write pretty Then
Saren's
you see.
there. Saren's just very reluctant to sign the signs.
Robert walks outside for a bit, and you notice like as he's walking, you suddenly kind of notice it. His left leg seems to be at least like an inch short right leg, so he has a little bit of a weird step.
A gate.
He calls some people in to help you go down. Assumingly, everybody gets on this wooden, weirdly made lift, but from what the Era can tell, with her expertise, solid enough. You do have to make 2 trips with 7 people. It holds down 4 at most. Size of pole that goes down. So who are the 4 people to go first?
Me.
The Proto, P,
Me.
Tristan, willing.
And I think Eleanor said yes.
Yeah.
So it's Proto, V, Eleanor, and Tristan. So 3 people who cannot see in the dark.
Well, I have my step.
Yeah.
And like as we step on the platform, I would say to Eleanor, do we have an object that I can cast light on, so you can see the dark?
We can put it on my no. Let's put it on my pike.
Very well. And I'll extend my hand, and like this blue flame will come from her pike. It's like it's light on it.
I
Nice.
will use it as a walking stick.
So the 4 of you get on the platform and start your slow descent down. It doesn't go very fast. A few people who are like basically go down. So it takes about somewhere. It does go down a bit. You have this small light. At some point, you notice as you're going down this whole tunnel down, an opening starts forming. At some point, when you feel the elevator hit the ground, you do notice that the light, it's like it was 20 bright, 20 dim. Top of my head.
2020.
Yeah.
You do notice, like at the bottom 5 to 10 feet, it doesn't reaches the walls around you exactly. You would see, obviously there are a couple of rocks laying around the room. When you step off the elevator, you quickly do reach the end of the wall, or the light reach the walls, and you do notice that there are a couple of bugs falling, the size of an apple, have a lot of legs, and they look a little bit like dumplings. And as you all get off, while that's happening, I assume you take a quick look around. Notice that there is a tunnel going from what you pretty sure of north. One goes to. Think you guys do?
Then I take like in front of like each pathway. See if I notice something there Like, you know,
Oh.
wind coming from there, like
I will
is it
stand
going
next to
down?
him. I will help you with that.
Perception check
All right.
with advantage. Or actually, no, straight. Because dark.
Yep.
Uh,
That's a good question. Would you actually notice something?
Oh. Notice Tiamat
I'm
standing
gonna
around corner.
say you don't notice much on the north side. But on the south side, Tristan also joins you. Walks a little bit further in with you. And you quickly notice that that's a dead end.
He's totally in the dark and he can see it in.
I don't think this goes any further.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Like a small alcove, then leads to the right. There's just a wall. Knock on it, punch it. Just a dead end.
All right.
I have a small question. Was Tristan the one who said that he couldn't see in the dark, or
No,
was
he
it
could.
the other guy?
Tristan can
Oh, he
see
could.
him.
Okay, never mind.
He's the shadowy.
He can.
Pretty sure he can. Yeah, he can.
Okay, good. I thought he was the one who couldn't. But
Oh, that was
Ernest.
Ernest. That's his name.
After looking towards the south side with avoiding the bugs, you see the elevator coming down. You guys see the same as what the others saw as you land.
Slight shiver. Keep my eyes upwards.
And they kind of move around like. Yeah, there's like many legs that they slowly go around. Not really doing anything.
How big are they?
I'll project myself a rapier just in case. Hold on to it.
They're about the size of an apple.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty big.
And they look like dumplings, so you know.
Yeah,
Almost.
no.
So I probably don't know what a dumpling is, so.
I don't think any of you.
Would I recognize them?
Yes, to check.
Do a dumpling check.
I'll do a dumpling check. That sounds tasty.
That's sleight of hand.
Do I know? Oh,
You actually would know. These are
yeah.
called yum grubs.
Oh.
Oh,
Now I want to eat them.
No, please, no.
You do know that eating them can temporarily and move it.
Fucking alchemist over there going like, yes.
So how many are there?
They're about 7.
Okay. Sharon hasn't told anything yet. She just noticed this, right?
No, I look and I kind of like chuckle to myself and I'm like, huh, I haven't seen these in a good while. And then I like, oh, like I basically tell the group what was said. Right, well, if you're in need, they're a good little snack. They're very crunchy though, and kind of squishy, but you know.
Hair is clearly standing on end.
Is there one nearby?
Sure.
Well,
You
then
walk a couple of steps. You reach one, and it's like trying to slowly get away from you.
like look what Unsicio's legs probably like, right?
Huh? Yeah, there's like many tiny centipede-like.
Walk over to Saren. Here, you said you haven't seen one in a while.
And then I give its belly a little scritch, knowing, oh, what a little wiggly boy.
So, have you eaten them before?
Yeah, a long time ago. I mean, you kind of have to go. Do I have to go? Would they be around? They would have been around, I guess, but maybe not near the light. I don't really know.
I mean,
Can I make this up or no?
they're cave creatures.
Yeah.
Are there people who are actually terrified of bugs, or can I share the pic?
No.
Wait.
I'm not, but
I am,
I
but
was-
the software bugs.
I'm okay with. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Oh.
Oh
But
boy,
like
okay,
she-
I am terrified of that, because that looks like it's just a dumpling with a fucking beetle in it.
What's
Ah,
wrong about the
It looks
dumpling?
kind of cute.
Yeah, so. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It looks kind of like a dumpling.
It's a dumpling
it's
cake.
literally just a dumpling that someone baked a live beetle into.
So that's what they look
But
like.
well, yeah, we used to try and nab some before we went on expeditions and things like that. But yeah, it was a long time ago. Long time ago.
But
What is
you
it?
said it strengthened you for a while, right?
And boost your speed as well. So that's why you would normally want one in a bit of a pinch, or if you had a long day at work.
How long does this effect last? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Not
Would
long.
I know?
Not long.
Not long. It's like a little bump.
Sure.
I am still gonna say you don't know too much about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say you would know that people don't just randomly.
Yeah. You would eat them for like an expedition, or if you've had like a long day of work and you need to like, it's like a little bump, it gets a little pep in your step, as they would say.
Should we take a couple along or leave some here?
I mean, we'll probably find more later, but you're more than welcome to take a couple for in case you need them. Be careful though; they are very wiggly. So
I've noticed. Is she like one crawling up my leg? I throw it off.
Oh, my children.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, one thing that's for sure, seeing all these creatures here, there must be some kind of water or some kind of entrance nearby, otherwise it wouldn't be full of creatures like this.
This is a sign of life. Right.
There's a sign of life.
So you could definitely expect more than this.
Mm.
Is there something so small? Well, not really as small as this. There should be something that preys on it. Shouldn't it?
How many do you guys see?
I
7.
see 8.
7. There were 7.
9.
Hmm.
There were 7.
I don't know.
There were 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 7. I said 7.
V's still
Okay.
learning his numbers.
What are numbers?
I probably wouldn't see 7 because I'm blind, kind of.
Oh yeah, I would probably also have trouble with it.
I mean,
They
as I
far
said, you guys
away.
did like make it.
Yeah, but
Mm.
I don't think I would have. I would have not. I think because I couldn't remember if I saw in my back in the dark 2 or 3
Fair enough.
crawl around. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well,
we
that way is
others-
a dead end.
these creatures.
Oh, then we go that way.
Write it down.
And as I say,
Interesting.
it's like that way.
Fairness really goes real quick. I think Eleanor was your name. Can you quickly go with me towards the dead end? We have to draw it out. Quick.
Of course. I go with the light. bring it to the-
He basically you see him kind of casting a spell. There are 2 mage hands that form. One holding scrolls, one other grabbing a quill, starts drawing scenes. So he draws out that end. It doesn't take him super long. It's not like trying to make artwork.
But I guess he does get like the measurements right?
Yeah, from what you can tell, real quick, what he's drawing seems quite accurate. As he himself is like deeply staring at the walls, basically, kind of. And while he's doing that, things answer.
Oh. Myra kind of goes clap, just kind of loudly once, and see how much it echoes.
Those are questions I do not know. I'm not that smart.
How do echoes
I
work?
kind of like nudge by her and I'm like, stop trying to draw attention to ourselves.
Oh,
Wait,
I'm
that
just,
that was so cool. Cool.
I'm just,
cool,
you know, with
cool.
the cannon, it's already very loud, so I was just trying to make sure before we burst someone's eardrums.
Maybe
We are
maybe we
gonna draw
shouldn't
some
use the
attention.
cannon is then.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking too. Annoyingly.
I like
I
turn my
do.
back.
Just do it.
Sorry? I'll turn my back to the group and just clap twice, like really fast after each other, just to test it out.
You hear 5 claps.
5?
I don't know what that.
Huh?
I don't know what it means, but I don't know how
How echoes
echoes work. Leave me alone.
Well, apparently you don't.
What?
No, it's just that there's one other person on the other end going clap back.
I don't fucking know. It's like it bounces against one thing, then against another one, and then you hear like
Also, it bounces
continues.
back, so it kind of vibrates.
I mean, sound waves are sound waves, no matter if they're reflected, you know.
I'm not a scientist. I didn't finish school, okay? That's the amount. Should I lead the way, or is there anyone other capable frontliners?
I
Actually-
could possibly lead the way with another.
Also, I might have like a less risky way we could do this. I could have my projection lead the way holding a torch.
What now?
If there are any pitfalls.
That's a smart
Oh.
one, Frodo.
Not
That's
a bad
actually-
idea.
yeah. That's
That's a good
actually a really good idea. Not that we didn't believe in you, Proto.
In that time, I will grab a torch, turn it on, and give it to Frodo.
Well, I have torches.
Too late.
Thanks.
It's-
I'll take it, and I'll create a little. I create a little dwarf person, a dwarf hologram, holding it. Give him the torch as he walks about. I guess like 20, 30 feet, 20 feet in front of us. I don't know how bendy it is. If it's very bendy, then keep him quite close, but in front. If it's not, it's very straight. Can be a bit ahead.
Yeah. All right. So your thingy goes ahead, then it's Tristan and V.
Also on the way, I will grab one of the dumplings, and before we continue, we'll go towards Sharon. An odd thought I had, but have you ever made these into tea?
I don't think anyone in my people or my family have ever thought about making it into tea. No, we know it's the meat you want. That's
The
where like
smoothies.
that's what you need. So I don't know how you'd get the same benefits from the meat unless you're making a broth.
Well, it's more for the taste and maybe a little bit of the buzz from it more than the actual effect.
Would I know if
Yeah.
they tasted good? Oh yeah,
They're
they
pretty,
taste good.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
it
called
tastes
yum grubs for a reason.
That's true. I mean,
yeah, but at that point it's a broth, not a tea, isn't it?
almost like a stew, I'd say.
Can we take one along, just in case? Can we, and I like move it towards Sharon's bag of holding. Can we take one along?
Yeah, we can put some in. I open up the bag of holdings. Anyway, put it in there.
Put one in the
Just
bag
the
of holding.
one.
Just
Yeah,
out of character. Y'all
okay, I grab
realize it's
another
going
one.
to die in there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. It's fine, right? I guess.
I mean, you don't need to
Yeah,
eat
just
it
choke
alive
them
to get
out.
the benefit.
I'm gonna double check that.
Maybe less
Just
for a
real
bit,
quick.
right?
Like
So,
dying
And-
from choking or like choking, like not getting any air is very,
Asphyxiation?
very painful.
Yeah,
Asphyxiation is
suffocation,
very
asphyxiation.
painful.
It's lucky because bugs don't really have lungs. They kind of breathe through capillary action through
Yeah.
tubes and
Oh.
legs. So they don't. They
Do you know what?
shouldn't feel it the same way.
In the bag of
Also-
holding, it will be a yum grub, 32 rations, and stolen priest red wine.
Oh,
That's
wait,
what we have
true.
in there.
Oh, I will just take one along. Just with me.
I mean, you can put it in and just.
do we have a bag? Wait, do we have a bag?
You have a bag.
you have a backpack.
It
Put
might,
it, put
like,
it in the eye
see.
socket of your deer skull.
Put a little rope around it and use it as a pet.
Mm,
You have to eat. Get the benefits. You have to eat the living one.
Oh, you have to use.
well,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
I tell B. I'm
I
like,
just
I
want
don't
the,
think
I
you
want
will.
the tea. I want the tea.
I
I
think
want to try
you
it.
could eat it living and then have like a shot of water, and that would kind of do the same thing, surely.
No, that's not how tea
A
works.
shot of boiling water, sure.
Yeah.
See, you're not a tea expert, as I am.
You know, we don't normally. I don't normally grow up having a lot of tea. You know,
Mm, maybe it is a bad idea. Maybe you're right. I will.
you didn't get a lot of like fresh herbs where I was all the time. You know, to make teas.
You know what? We'll try something else. I put it back in the wall. There you go, little one.
It'd be more if you were needing a bit of a boost, like if something came out and wanted to grab you, then you might bite. Or, you know, you go a long journey, you want a boost. You just pick
Or
one
go-
up and then just have a munch.
We got other things to do when we are ambushed. Other things that could protect us. Don't think I have time to munch on one of these things.
I mean, very tasty. You just kind of like open your mouth and just go oh, like that. Then you're done. Sorted.
No,
Oh, it's a bit
okay.
crunchy, a bit squishy, you know.
Stop.
I'm not really hungry. I would like to try it sometime, but
Yeah.
not now. Shall we continue?
Let's go.
Please.
I'll walk somewhere in the middle.
I'll hold up the rear. I see well enough in the dark.
I think Ernest would walk. Photo. Middle. There to be protected.
I would
would-
like to walk next to Ernest, get him making maps.
So what was the exact order for the projection?
Projection,
Projection.
you and Kristen. Then I assume Frodo, and then I guess I don't know. Kira?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be right at the back, but I definitely want to be near the back. I want to be sandwiched between two people who are definitely going to protect me when something comes out the walls and grabs me.
Oh, so you want to be at the front? Okay, good
No,
to
no,
know.
no, no, no.
That's the only place you'll find those two. So.
I'd be like, Eleanor, protect me. I'm just a baby.
Okay. I will. I guess. Is it big enough to walk with 3 people, or do you have to walk with 2 people?
Like,
It'll
it's-
probably depend.
It's within the. You can walk with 3 people, but it would be slightly uncomfortable since, like, it is a tunnel. It's not like carved out or something by people. It goes outwards a little every now and then.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a little curve, twist. Sometimes you have to make a flip. Otherwise, you might trip over a stone. Also stones on the ground.
Seeing that the road is changing a little bit, I will go more to the back, so Saren is more next to Ernest and Proto. So I will walk next to Belver. So I'm in the back now.
You walk. You follow this path for 20 minutes. It doesn't go quite in a straight line from what you can tell. Except like small bends and curves, but does seem to always end up going. After 20 minutes, there's a path that continues straight left. Also, I forgot to do this. Your cat is with you. I
You
can't.
said
Wait,
what?
what?
The Pelic was got to.
Oh,
Session.
he's down with us?
Yeah.
No. Can I see him?
Yeah, he
Because he can only be invisible for 1 hour in the day. I don't know what he gets up to when he's hiding.
Yeah, he's just kind of like flying behind you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'll say to him in Sylvan, have you ever been in a cave system before? Do you have caves where you're from?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't go
Wasn't
in them
sure.
often because, well, it doesn't give me the freedom to fly around my majestic
Yeah.
aura. So, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Right.
So this is,
Yeah. Right, yeah. You fly it. Well, when you get to a clearing, you can have a little play around there.
that could be
Is he
fascinating.
dropping a feather?
He's not a free money mine, okay? Yes,
Damn.
feelings. I think at some point, when you guys reach the clearing, he decides to sit on Saren's head.
So it was straight and
Path that goes straight, path that goes quills, like scratching on. At some point, like new paper added there.
Oh, yeah. So we're going straight or left?
Good question.
From what you can
I think
tell,
the-
the left goes down.
Okay.
So I think we are also in the same location with the projection of like with the torch. Can I see some differences between one entrance and the other next to what one is going down? Let's say it's a bit smaller, or there is the ground is a bit more ruffled or something.
Frodo, do you keep the torchbearer in the middle of the straight intersection?
I'll because the left one is going down. I'll just make him walk into that entrance for a bit. See like if I can see a little bit more. Anything funny happens when I do that, or new
Okay.
insights.
From what you can tell, it closes in a little bit first, and then opens up wider again. But
There doesn't.
nothing else.
There doesn't happen to be any like small signs of vegetation or anything popping up. Any mosses, any mushrooms, anything like that.
I
On
would
any of the paths.
I would say, as you've been traveling for a little bit for the crossing, there are. I would say that Eleanor and Fee noticed this, but there's very a slight erosion of the rock from water. And I don't know exactly how moss works, but I don't think that would be going.
Not all moss needs light, but yes.
No, but there currently is also no sign of water area.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Just a sign
And
that there
no
was
mushrooms yet.
erosion. No,
No magic?
Alright,
it's mostly rock. Don't think.
mostly rock.
Don't think mushroom on rock.
They can.
Depends on the rock,
Anything.
of course.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And
Depend-
depends
I
on the
mean-
mushroom.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that.
Alright.
So, Ernest, would you rather go down because the left path seems to be going down, or would you rather map out like the upper area first?
Well, you guys are leading me. Don't mind.
Well, Sarah, you've been in a lot of caves. What do you think?
And I like look over at Proto and I'm like, well, down, I don't know what down normally leads. I normally wait, was the down the one where it looked like it corroded with water, or is that was straight?
That's been like the entire path that you kind of.
Okay, so probably it was just then. I'd look. No, I can't. I wouldn't be able to gain anything more, would I? From like historically walking around in caves all the time.
Caves are known to be very.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was sort of saying they're pretty random. I mean, like we could. I think maybe I'd say let's go straight before we start going down. Because normally stranger things tend to happen the deeper you go into a cave system. So I think maybe we're safer to go straight for now, and then if it's a dead end, we can always come back and go down. But if I had to guess, I think we're not gonna. I don't know if this straight will end up finding another entrance. So I think we're gonna end up going down regardless.
All right.
But it's
Anyone objecting?
No.
I will
Especially
walk
not.
to the front entrance and I will carve like a little X on the wall to show that we're going into this cave.
Ernest is just looking at you like, we're here for nothing, man.
Sorry, Ernest, but it's not for us. It's for the people who's going to rescue us. You know.
You make a very good point there, ma'am.
Yeah.
Also, what if you die and your work is lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the entire point we're here.
Please don't let me die.
Make sure that
Hey.
doesn't happen.
We're not letting you die.
won't happen.
You're not gonna die.
Hope so.
But it could happen.
Fearful.
Proto, don't scare the poor man.
Just trying to be realistic with what could happen. Well,
I think
I'll
he
send
knows.
the constructs into the other direction. The direction we're heading.
The straight
radar.
direction.
Straight. Yeah.
Tristan goes up to your product like, I agree with your point. I get where you're coming. Then he goes back to
Kind of mumble loud enough for people around me to hear. Yeah, but he already knew he could die when he came down here, so he's already been steeled for it, obviously.
I might turn around and give her a bit of a side eye.
He's kind of just see us, I'm not listening.
Luckily, we are here. Make sure it won't happen.
We've faced scarier foes.
Oh.
Little giggle.
Would you go straight?
Mind flare.
No, no.
Spiders.
You guys go straight for a bit. There's a curve that goes to the right. Follow it. Obviously, this entire path it's kind of difficult terrain, but not difficult enough for it to matter for your movement speed. But there are obviously there are a bunch of rocks on the ground, stalagmites,
Stalactites. Just think about titties. No, but for real, because stalactites hang and stalagmites go up.
Yeah, yeah. And then it curves back to the left, and you kind of continue straight. Sometimes the curve until. Does your constructs, can they see for themselves?
No, that's why I keep them in vision range. Just like if there's a very sharp turn, I would probably make it stop, just at the corner, so that we can catch up to it.
So there's because you have a max range of 60.
Yeah, but I wouldn't keep it at 60 feet away.
Actually, no,
this 30 max.
Yeah, but the question doesn't even matter because the light still goes 30 feet away from him. That doesn't matter with the light. No, it's just me being dumb. At some point, when you guys are walking for about 50 minutes further.
Remember that a torch lasts for about an hour. Sorry.
True. The torch goes out.
All right. I create a new construct and I give him my own torch this time.
So as this light goes out, all of you suddenly, especially those that cannot see that far, suddenly hear a little dunk thud on the ground. Sounds like a wooden stick falling off. And suddenly,
I hope there's no oil in the ground.
No, because you did it after it expired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start a new torch, give it to it, the thing. TNT is walking, so then 10 minutes. So that'd be a total of 70. At some point, you kind of see the ground in front of him. Not in front, 20 feet in front of him, kind of disappear. Directly, as you walk a bit. Wait.
By the way, if I don't see the hole, the construct falls in it.
Yeah, no, you can also kind of see that it cuts out below, but also cuts out above the side.
So it's just a large chasm opening up.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what you can tell, since you guys are a bit.
Oh, what's that?
So I assume you still get closer.
Is this
closer to Proto if you sense this thing closer?
Oh yeah, I just as long as I don't see an edge, I just make it walk. But if I do see an edge, I'll make it stop at the edge because I obviously don't want it to fall down.
So everybody else also walks up. It opens up a little bit more, so there are about 4 people that can stand next to each other at the same time. From what you can tell, there's just pure darkness all. You can see a bit to your right and a bit to your. I guess at least Tristan can see that there is a top around 60 feet above.
I mean, I also have 60 feet dark vision.
Yeah, but you're walking in the back, so.
Ah, yeah, true.
I assume you're not standing there.
Not currently.
I also have 60 feet dark vision, but it's just because I'm near the back too. Oh.
Frodo reminded me. Would there anyone able to make some further light? Chance?
I can cast dancing light further out if that helps.
Well, that might be the way to go, because I don't know how far down this. I can't see the bottom.
I could light up a stone and we can throw it down.
There's a bottom.
I sure hope so.
It should be.
But-
There's no such thing as a bottomless hole, right?
Never seen one, so could be.
Stomach. I mean, both those could work. Whatever you guys think is.
We can do both.
Yeah, let's do both.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
assume that Frodo, or at least people make room for Saren to join.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, it's still very, very tight here.
It opened up a little bit, so there could be 4 people staying next.
Alright, but there's not much, just like a small ridge,
No.
basically.
I mean, I could dismiss my construct and hold the torch myself for a bit.
So who's going first?
How far does your light reach? Do you know?
It reaches, I think the max is 120 feet.
Yeah, so
could,
technically 130. Dim light goes like 10 feet.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it would then like the range of 130.
You go ahead, mine is a bit more simple.
Okay. I will cast dancing lights, and I will make it into these kind of like little orbs, and I will let them just float their way down.
You're shutting them down?
Are we doing them down, or are we doing them up? I'm going down?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I'm asking down.
I-
In the
I'd
hole?
like to s-
Actually,
I mean, in the end, you can
I'd
do
like to
both
see a
ways.
cross as well. So, but we can
Okay,
start down.
alright. I got 4 though, haven't I? So I could keep 1, like maybe 2 in the cavern and maybe 2 nearer the hole.
They have to be at least 20 feet off another line.
Yeah.
So
You're like 2 floating in the middle. How far we talk? How big is the cavern?
that's the
Has it-
problem. You don't know. That's what you're trying to figure out.
So if you
Alright.
make 4 lights instead of 1, like the larger
Yeah.
one,
Do like a 4, like a chain.
then you can get them 20, 40, 60, 80 feet apart, side to side.
Okay.
If
Sounds
you
like
chain
some
them.
maths.
But are you doing them downwards or forward? Side.
I would recommend going to the sideways or forward, because Feeble's going to throw the rock down, right? So we know how deep it will be.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
The,
Then
the-
I'll
the rock
go.
can
I'll
only
go.
go down.
I mean, the thing with dancing lights is we can keep doing it, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
take anything.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
I'll do it. I'll do it forwards then for this first time.
Right. So first one light pops, another light pops up, and one further. Are you doing them from 20 feet away from each other, or do you do them closer?
I think at first I'll do them with 10 feet away from each other.
Right. How far away from you do you do the first?
So I do the first one probably 20 feet away from me, and then I'd go 10 foot from there. So 10 feet between each one.
You can also already see 60 feet because dark vision.
True. Actually, so could I not see how vaguely how? Or no?
Steeper
Well-
than 60 feet.
when you, yeah, the steeper is 60. Everything is basically darkness. You can just barely see the ceiling.
Okay, all right, then that makes sense then. Fine.
But
Yeah, so then I'd probably. Oh, sorry.
yeah, with the 20 feet in front of you, and then them in a row, I think barely past the 60 feet.
Okay.
You notice that there is a latch on the side. And
Okay.
do you move your lights a little bit further?
Yes.
So as you push them a little bit further, the latch widens a little bit. It would be enough for one person to stand on, and there's another cave the other side. Yeah, it takes about 62 feet basically to get to the other side.
Okay. So I'll explain that to the group. And then could I recast it going sideways?
You can just move them, I
Yeah, you
believe.
can just keep moving.
Okay, just move them. Alright, I'm moving sideways. I'm moving sideways. To be honest, I
Um,
never really had dancing lights as a cantrip before. because I don't really know
sideways
them.
from where you are, or sideways from where they are now on the opposite side?
The opposite. So rather than going across, so rather than going horizontally, or shit, they would go like that way.
Yeah, so, but on the other
Like
side,
little
right?
spots.
Uh,
Yeah.
You do notice that, like, there's this cave opening, a
Mm.
bit smaller than the one you are now. It's more accurate to the openings you've had so far, but the ledges do seem to continue sideways.
Okay, so there's ledges all the way around to the.
No, there's no ledges on your side.
Okay, but on the other side there's ledges.
Yeah.
Okay, I explain all this to the group. I relay this back. Is there another way that you'd like me to move the lights to? Maybe a bit closer. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of want to see how far we'd fall.
I can move
But,
them down to have an idea, or go up to down, so I got a whole cross section.
I mean, yeah, as long as we can see either that
Yeah.
there is a bottom or we can't see it. It's just
Alright,
information.
I will do the first one from my eye height, or guess maybe level to the hole, and then cast the other 4 down 20 feet apart into the hole.
From what you can tell, goes further.
Okay, it's deep, pretty deep.
Yeah. Intrusive thoughts. I'm getting very tempted to
Do
just
not-
feather fall and jump.
Do not feather fall, just jump in. I literally knew you were going to say that. Do not just feather fall, jump in. mean, So yeah, they're more than 6. It's 80 feet, and there's still more to go.
I will grab a
Climbing
rock,
isn't.
That's
grab a rock, light it with blue flames, and throw it down.
So you see this.
Just for myself, I lose my light, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes away for a moment.
So you grab this rock, shines a nice blue light. You drop it, and it goes down for a bit. It passes Saren's lights. With your passive perception, I'm just gonna say also another 50-ish feet. Before you hear the sound water. And afterwards, it doesn't seem to sink very. The water, from what you can tell when the sound came, and from how much further the rock went down, might be less than 5 feet.
Alright.
It's a pretty sharp angle down there. Now lit up so you can see that. As it just kind of, at the bottom, just kind of goes in.
like Minecraft, you can jump on that.
There's basically no flat floor in the bottom.
So
Seems
it's
to be
basically like
water down there.
It's like a V.
something is cut through
Like who?
here.
Like V.
It's got a
Yeah,
little skull.
you could say that. It seems like it almost got torn apart or something.
Hmm. Or
I
we're looking at the
suggest
place where King Arthur's sword was once.
you do not jump down there. Best
Yeah,
we stay up
no.
here.
Yeah. I was thinking, because I can also get a rope across. But with a fall that far, it might be hard to get up again.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can do this later and first go to the other cave part.
That seems
This
like
will
the
take
most
some
safe
time.
option.
But I will cast light again on Eleanor's weapon.
Let's mark something of a big how Arnest,
Yeah.
how would you describe it when something is like a really big fall off? Maybe we can draw something on the wall so the next person knows it's going to be deep.
Chisholm, a cliff, and just like making.
Yep, good idea. And I will do it. You guys said there was water down there, right?
It's very shallow, that is.
I will make a little shallow wave of like there is water on the wall, like drawing on the wall with I don't know what I'm using. Stone, a knife. I don't know.
Maybe like a little skull and crossbones, so it's not like a nice cute jump into the
Oh,
water.
that's a good one. I will make that as well.
All right. So
Well,
I
I
should do
will
that.
think that
What's the
there is
plan?
death down there now, but yes.
What's the plan to go back now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because it's a 62-foot jump to the other ledge.
Yeah, no, as I said, I can get a rope across. That's not a problem. I can fasten it here first, go over, or send it over, depending on how we want to do it. And we could climb over that way, but as I said, it's
Wait,
still
I
a
read
known
if
path.
you have read the rope, you could fasten it. We could maybe ask Felix really nicely if you could fly over, and maybe would he be able to fasten it on the other side, and then we could climb over, or no? Is that just too crazy?
I have a spell that can do that already, so that's
Also,
fine.
I'm not an acrobat. I don't know if I would be able to walk on a rope.
Not walk, we would climb across.
Like
Probably.
shimmy.
Oh,
Currently, it seems more plausible to tie it up on this side, but there doesn't really seem to be anything to tie it on the other side.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
so yeah, we're going around.
We're going back to
down.
the steps, not steps down.
All right. So you walk back the entire distance. You take a right turn, and once again you hear the scribbling of the two mage hands. It was left
will
before. If you
also-
come back from the other side now, it goes right.
I thought you said right last time, but maybe that's just me.
I think it was left. No,
no,
it
it
was
was
down.
left.
It was left.
It was left. Yeah, right was straight. Left was down.
Yeah, there was a curve to the right after.
Yeah, in the path. In the path, I mean, he when he described the way we walked.
I will make
Yeah,
a second scribble of the same icon without the death thing on this side of the wall, so we know that that one was the drop down, and now make an X mark that we're going to the other one. I will cross out the X.
Right.
Put an X through it. Put an X through it.
Yeah.
But what if we go there again?
I will make another X. I can
You have
make
to make the-
X's the whole day. Like
Yes.
let's go.
You have to
There's
make
enough
like
space.
an explanation.
Are you gonna
Like
play
a-
tic-tac-toe on the wall?
Yeah.
Probably.
Wouldn't it be clearer to just make an arrow that we're going this way?
It doesn't really matter, right? What I'm drawing. If I mark off this one and I make a little sprung of the edge, then
Yeah,
they assume that we're going to the other X, right?
I don't know. If there's
Okay,
too many different.
I will make another. I will make an arrow as well for you. Okay. Underneath an arrow.
Oh, like in the direction we're going now. I'm talking.
Yeah, we're going down, right? I'm
Yeah.
scratching a down going arrow into the it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm sorry I had to make these nights or destroy these walls, but
Yeah,
better can also.
this causes the
make
cave in.
Wait. What was the guy called who was making the
Ernest.
Tristan?
Ernest.
Ernest, did you need to make a drawing of that cave tunnel and the exit and stuff there? Are you okay? Have you got it?
I mean, he's drawn whatever he could see so far.
Oh, so just because I saw it, he's not.
Well, he was like
No, he saw it as well.
when you make the
I mean,
lights.
as long as the lights are there, he can see the lights. He can like roughly get the shapes. And I presume he's pretty good at dimensions and seeing depth and shit. So
Says it's his job.
Yeah, quite literally.
yeah.
But yeah, so you take the right and you walk downwards. Unfortunately, after about half an hour, you come across another dead end. As it was just a tunnel leading to nowhere.
Good to know.
Knock the walls. Any weird, strange walls?
No perception check.
Sure thing, buddy.
Hey, you buddy
I
guy.
keep forgetting where the fuck it is. Perception. You said, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm good at those.
Yep.
You are
Yeah,
good at
you
this.
are.
You are
It
very good at
works.
them. There's absolutely nothing weird about the wall. It seems perfectly normal. You've never seen such a normal wall in your life.
This
The
is
most
the
normal cave
normal
wall
wall.
I've ever seen. No, but yeah, do some knocking, like testing out.
Uh,
Yes.
It does once
Fully
again
adapt.
has a little bit of the erosion marks from water, which are known to carve out caves.
Wait, where? There has. Okay. So this has gone down forwards, and there's no water down here currently. But
No.
the water has carved out this cave path.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the water gone?
It's right up. Oh, Or
The
drank.
ghost question it.
or drank by bugs.
Yeah.
To the fourth
Sure.
dimension.
They get very thirsty. That's why they're so juicy.
Please don't.
I'm
I-
quite tempted
maybe-
to eat them now.
Do an investigation check to see, like, I will. You have the corrosion on the wall, and I will put my finger on it, and I will kind of taste it. Is it salty?
No.
Okay, first runner.
You can you I mean, with that perception check you can tell that it was carved out a very, very, very long time ago by the Egyptian.
Okay.
Um,
But it's not like it left in salty taste.
No, but it's definitely been centuries. The last time there was water.
Okay.
Well, I guess we have to go back up and find a way over the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Just real quick, Saren, when you look down, were there any like other caves or like holes in the wall down?
Oh. Not that I was aware of, I don't think. I mean, I can always cast again if we need light just in general on that chasm area. But I can also use a spell to enhance someone's ability if that helps with trying to get across.
I can get myself across if needed. And I have a method of attaching it to the other side. A rope, that is. And I might even have rope long enough to go back and forth twice to give people a better grip.
Just real quick, for my understanding, did we check the roof of the roof? Did we check up But we check down, we check forward.
Oh,
I
we
mean,
only
I mean,
checked
you
out.
didn't fully check it, but you could see that there was a ceiling about 60.
All right.
They could barely see it.
The only way is across or down.
Or back.
Down would be easier. Down is just I drop down with a rope or a chain, and then we climb down on that.
I mean,
Yeah, we just wouldn't want to get stuck down there.
Yeah, but that's why we attach a rope up there and python it in every here and there, and have some climbing posts.
I mean, I would say I'm a decent climber if need be. Tristan.
Yeah, and as I said, we will attach the rope at the top and fasten it with pythons on the way down, so it should be fine.
Well, Tristan, are you an adventurer? Like us?
You could say that, yes.
Do you have any particular other skills that could be useful? Like climbing?
I'm good at grappling people, holding people down.
Right. A wrestler?
I also make my enemies around me slower.
That could be useful.
Pretty useful.
I can create things like that. Or this. Show the reader.
It's very cool. I can, no limit on how much you can do that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. He creates 2 extra arms that are kind of floating around him.
That's why you asked that question, huh?
Yes.
Alright. Interesting. Well, let's head back to the chasm.
All right. So you walk back. As you reach it, and as you reach it, I think it's a good time to take a small break.
Break time.
Well, when we were walking back, I wrote down next to the arrow, dead end.
Cross out the arrow again, make another arrow to the other
Yeah,
side again.
yeah, make another cross.
Yeah. No, I think if it says dead end, they understand that we're going this way.
Or is it a dead end because everybody died there?
Ooh, let's not think about that. We're back.
So did it stop cutting out or did it continue, Kat? Otherwise, I need to see why it's doing that. Okay, the problem is, I am not very good with all the sound things. I think if you lower your OBS mic sensitivity a little bit, you are golden. I think, if I remember correctly, this is the gate. Does this make it better? I lowered the gate a little bit, I think. If I did it right. Because I think I upped it at some point a little bit, like I was testing it, but I feel like it changes every now and then. Because it was, I have the microphone pretty close because otherwise my keyboard makes a lot of noise. But I really hate it because I am a pretty loud breather, I guess. So stream always picks it up and it really annoys me. Yeah, like that. No, I can like when I listen back to something, I can always hear myself, you know, and it annoys the living shit out of me. And I sometimes wonder how the fuck you guys deal with it.
I don't hear it.
Oh. This is just me, or at this point you have just tuned out on it because you're used to it.
I've never really thought about it. You know, you have to remember, I talk with Google a lot.
Yeah, but he doesn't
is
breathe. He doesn't breathe. He just keeps talking and talking and talking and talking.
No. He's a mouth breather to end all mouth breathers.
And I don't think I'm much of a. I mean, I do breathe in my mouth sometimes when I feel like I'm short on air, but I'm not like super mouth breathing. But I feel like my mouth or my nose breathing is also loud.
I don't know. I as I said, I haven't really noticed. So okay, so what I'm planning on doing here is twofold. If we're going across, I'm going to use fall. And just kind of go and slow fall. And then I have pythons and 100 foot of rope. So even if there's no like point to attach it to, I have a hammer and pythons to make a point to attach it to.
Fair.
Because there was a reason I bought these pythons. They are fucking key in exploration.
True. I think I was planning on giving you guys some, and then I was like, I forgot.
Yeah, it's fine. Or, and I'm just reading this, right? So with Awaken Rope, the rope flies up to 60 feet and ties one end to an object or surface that a rope could be. Oh no, tied. Okay, never mind. So that would. Because I believed it said fastens itself. Because in that case, if I tied a python to it and cast a spell, the way I read it was that it would then fly across and just go chunk.
I mean, if... How far can Mage Hand go?
Unsure.
Ooh.
It's like 120?
In theory, Protoss Mage Hand can bring the Python to the other side, and then with the Smash Force...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Attach it, and then I do Awakened Rope, and it just flies across and attaches to the Python.
That could work. Wait, I'm the DM. I shouldn't be telling this.
Normal mage hand can only go 30 feet.
30, okay, yeah, then no. Unless this is special with the range.
Yeah, probably, I assume.
And he can only summon his unseen servant 60 feet away, so that's also just barely short.
Unless he jumps first.
Or
jumps.
Tristan just holds him like this.
Oh yeah, just holds him like 3 feet out. Then we're within range. Easy. And if we're going down, I'm just gonna jump and feather fall, and we will see where the rope ends up. The smart thing is to just attach the rope first, throw it down, and then climb down with it, and just attach pythons along the way. But that's no fun.
We also have absolutely nothing that can help here. The downside of cleric, I'm really good at combat, but outside I'm like, yeah. I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why you should bring Bless and Heroism and whatever the fuck the other one's called.
Yeah, I should just take enhance ability a bit more, but
yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing either, so it's fine.
No fireball.
I have
blow up the gap.
fireball.
Just blow up the gap.
Oh yeah, true. Just melt it.
Yeah. Fuse it together.
I have gotten such an unseemly amount of value from Featherfall so far.
Yeah. Featherfall's really good in the right campaign.
Especially when someone keeps yeeting flying enemies at you.
Basically, whenever you use Featherfall, it's just really good because you definitely need it to use it.
It's just incredibly good as long as it's needed.
But when it's needed, it's very fucking good.
Hey, I try to keep in mind what you guys have, and then certain things like are made for certain characters. You know, I do try to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you that's why you don't give most things necrotic persistence, so I can just inflict wounds them every time, right?
Yeah.
And do your fucking sucky thing.
Yeah, the suck.
Yeah,
Big suck.
the big suck.
Yeah, sometimes like as a DM, I purposely do things that you suck against to challenge you to find a new way if it's something that you should be able to do. And sometimes I make things that are just like, huh, this person can fix it by this. Let's see if they do it, and then they probably won't because players just. It's so interesting because players are always so stupid, but at the same time, the players will actually always outsmart the DM because there's 5 minds versus 1.
But each individual player has the value of like a third of the DM's mind.
It's
And
more
if
the
they
fact
smash
that
them-
every player is chaotic.
And if we smash our heads together, we're about half of a DM's mind.
I don't know about that one. I mean, I don't consider myself dumb, but I
What are
definitely
we
think
talking
most about making encounters that sometimes work for a different player better than for another, to give everyone a chance to shine. And then we were talking about 5 heads in general is better than my head. And although I don't think myself as dumb, I definitely think that the 5 of you can easily outsmart me.
Yeah, but can we
Yeah.
really do that? We're also
What?
dumb.
Well, I mean, Lolo is very smart. At least I think.
Yeah, that's why he like jumped over the enemies. You know that
Yes.
one time.
No, but that's something else. He is
Very smart. Yes.
he is smart, but
so
he's
smart.
chaotic stupid as well.
Yeah, that's
Which is the best
Correct.
guy. Trash is also quite intelligent, but he's also chaotic stupid as fuck.
What do you mean?
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's a theme. A theme.
Listen,
So yeah,
Never
everybody,
let know your next move.
If I don't know my next move, the DM can't predict it.
it also works the other way around.
Wait, how many feet was it to the ledge?
60.
63 basically ish.
Wow. I thought you said 62.
Okay, 62. Sorry, we were talking about
Yeah.
this really earlier.
If we can't have 8 grabs, then we have to have
Make it-
62 feet.
Make it 60 or leave it.
Yeah.
No, because then you could have
No,
seen
no.
the on the side.
Now
We
he's gonna
think
make
this
it
is a
65.
negotiation, but this is a
Oh,
hostage
I like-
situation.
The-
We'll make
the-
it.
This
60.
entire situation was made for Dancing Lights of Saren, you know.
Yeah. You're like,
Now
you
just-
should use your spells. And I'm like, no. And
And
also
now-
be the bar.
Now the puzzle is the next
Wait,
option.
I can comprehend languages? Ah.
So I was like, normally I just make, suggestive eyebrow movements and I can get what I want out of a situation.
And that's how she banged a noble.
Yeah.
She sat on the back of his horse and made suggestive eyebrow movements. Yep.
Who I think like a half a day earlier got offended by Eleanor.
Yep.
Yep.
It's all planned.
Everybody's
It's all planned, so
everybody's
he
back.
got more into like Saren because I was so mean against it. You know, like Saren was
Yeah,
so mean.
yeah.
New type of
You
wing
made the
manning.
low seem so low so that Sarah's high seemed so much higher.
Exactly.
Well,
You
that's
know, you
that's
made him
okay.
drop his standards and I could swoop in for the catch.
Right, Saren has some insecurities,
Perfect
I
wing movement.
suppose. All right, but everybody's back, so you guys are back at the cliff.
How many torches have we gone through?
I've gone through one. Let me take it up.
You know, every time
Probably
you
get
ask,
three
it
to
always
this
gets
point.
less.
hour
You have gone
to
through 4
get in.
hours now, basically.
Also, I've gone through 3. Alright.
4.
Well, I can cast
I-
Dancing Lights again.
Yep.
Yeah, just do that again.
I mean, you could also keep dancing lights the entire time, so you don't need torches.
Because
I didn't mean
you
to do
can
that.
move them 60 feet every turn with a bonus action.
Yeah.
So you can just keep them along with you. We have 2 options here, I suppose. Either we fasten the rope and we go down, or we fasten the rope and I go across and fasten it again.
I
Is
mean,
there something on the other side?
There's a ledge on the other side,
Mm.
so probably a
But you can
pathway leading further.
you hold upon our weights?
Sorry?
Can you hold one of our weights if you are on the
Oh,
other side with the rope?
we can fasten it here, and then we fasten it on the other side. I have pythons and hammers. I can.
Okay.
I can
Oh
make
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mm,
I
that's
can
okay.
make it stuck on the other side.
So if you go down, there was water, right? There's
Yeah.
a bit of water. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Mhm.
recommend going into there because if there is a little bit of water, it's gonna be slippery.
Mm.
I think it's gonna be a risky one to go down. But although across this end is far, it's really far.
Yeah. I
Would
can
would
stand
you?
ready with featherfall, but I can only do that 2 times would be the count if I go across
Mm.
first.
Yeah. In a sense of falling, going down is smarter, safer. But the problem is maybe we couldn't get up again because could be slippery.
Well, once again, I have pythons enough to fasten at a few points so we can have the rope taut the entire way down so we can climb up again.
Okay.
So I think
But-
it's fine either way. It's just where we want to go.
Yeah. What are you guys thinking? So just keeping in mind for them if they want to get some loot and anything, it's probably easier for them to go down and see what's there than going across because they first need to build a whole lot of things to get there. So yeah, but the problem is it's really hard to get back up on that side. I think it's easier to get across and then going from down underneath going up.
I
So
mean,
we don't have any rope there.
if they're going to go across when they get down here with manpower and all that, they're going to have to build a bridge. Then they're probably going to have to go down as well anyway to you know put that bridge somewhere. So I once again think either is fine so long as we check out the other as well.
Yeah. What should be easier if we first go further, see what's on the other side, or first explore underneath us? I would say going to the other side, get a rope there so we can drop it down.
Mhm.
So we have on both sides a rope would be an easy one, so we don't have troubles climbing back up on the other side.
I mean, we've checked
Sure.
below, right?
do keep in
Smart.
mind, Saren's dancing lights can technically basically reach the bottom.
Yeah,
It's wrong.
so
Yeah.
So can
pretty
I
sure we did check.
can I map out the bottom a little bit more with like throwing pebbles down here and there?
Like in different angles, different positions. See if there's any paths leading away from the
Yeah,
bottom.
or just nothing there, just water.
Just seems to be water.
Right, so no connecting path, nothing on the sides that is further
No,
than
there are
slide.
no shadows from what you can tell that would lead into different tunnels. It all just seems to be
Yeah.
quite literally a chasm, actually.
I
The
think
only
it's
way
just,
is over.
I think it's just a path ahead. There's nothing down there.
Okay.
It's like a
You don't
slide
see
again
anything.
on Eleanor's weapon.
Let's
All right.
go with your plan then, Laura.
Yeah. So another option I realized just now that we can do is just we go down with the rope and then I go back up with another rope and we have a climbing way down up so we don't have to go across. Because I believe that's safer
So-
if slower.
Do we have
So
enough
you
rope
mean
for that?
you go?
I only have 50 feet of rope.
I have 100 feet plus 50 feet of chain.
I have no rope.
I have a rope as well. The 50 feet.
I also have 100 or 50 feet of rope.
You're pretty good at climbing, right?
Correct. Most of the
So you
time.
would be able to climb down and climb up safely.
I mean, I would say I'm confident, but depends at times.
I mean, we could tie a rope to one of my arrows. Could shoot it over. But the thing with the arrows is that they will have to either get stuck in something or else probably the weight of the rope will hold
Oh,
them. down.
yeah, no, if we're going straight over, I'll solve that part.
All right. Yeah, I don't have enough reach.
The question is also, what if we need more rope later?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I have 100 feet. They have 50 feet each, some of them at least, and I have another 50 feet of chains. We have a decent bit of it. So I guess just going across is the better option here. Let's just hope no one falls.
I think currently it sounds like everyone would need all their rope to do up and down.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's just go across. Just use one rope instead. Say keep the rest, just to be safe.
Right. So.
You got this, Belram?
Yeah, I got this. Okay, so something to fasten the rope in on this side first. Is there like a good rocky outcropping or a stalagmite that I could just tie it around? Yeah, good.
On this side there is.
Then I'll do the relatively centered one, a bit away from the ledge, so you can get a start. All right, here we go. And kind of jump up, and you'll just kind of see Bear start falling forward slowly, and then faster and faster as I cast Fall. And then once I'm about like 20 feet over, I'll cast Feather Fall, so I'll fall another 50 feet.
You see Tristan just like looking you down, basically. Very, he's intrigued. Making notes.
Yeah, so Bear just kind of floats upwards and then goes whoop. And then Feather Fall so that I like fall forwards about another 50 feet, and then at the next round I'll fall 50 feet down and land safely on the ground.
Yes, you do. With rope in hand, assuming you tie two to each other.
Yeah, no, I tied it on the other side than I had. I believe that the rope I have is actually 100-foot coil, not 250 foot.
Well, that's even better then, I suppose.
Yeah. Because I believe I asked for that. Then on the other side, I will bring out a python and find a secure spot where there's hopefully a bit of a crack to start it off already. Doesn't have to be a crack, just a small like incline. I'll just hammer it down a decent bit.
With your powerful build, I'd say it's not an issue.
And then just to be sure, since we're carrying entire body weight, I'll hammer another one down and do it on, like, so it ties between two of them with some extra friction.
All right. Who wants to go first?
It's safe to go.
Go.
I have a question. Because this is literally my sport, do I get advantage?
This is your IRL sport.
It's your sport, not
sport.
Eleanor's sport.
Would this be an acrobatics roll?
Do I get advantage on software engineering checks?
I think you can do either acrobatics or athletics.
I mean, you can choose if you want to walk across it or just like shimmy across it.
Yeah.
Okay, I would probably choose acrobatics then.
Oh, well, do me an acrobatics check.
I will stand ready with a feather fall cast in case someone falls.
I mean, don't worry about it. It's not my first time walking on a rope before.
Yeah, but you know.
You get to the other side.
And do a little flourish at the end.
So you walked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see Jessie Saren very elegantly going to the other side without an issue, with a cat on top of her head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The cat with the wings out, also helping to balance.
Who obviously could fly over, but just chose not to.
No one asked.
I will go next.
All right.
And I will be hanging underneath the rope and literally going like climb underneath it to the other side like I always do. Is that a strength or an acrobatics, or what is it?
Probably strength, but I'm also gonna say choose
Athletics.
whichever you want.
So, or a normal strength, or I will go for athletics then. Let's
Oh.
go.
You make it to the other side.
That's cool.
Kind of reach a hand down and help her up when she gets on the
Yeah.
other side.
I was about to say like you get to the other side quite easily, but getting up would have been a bit challenge. But you get helped by Ira.
Yeah. Chill. Thank you.
I believe that sorry, map guy should go before everyone else has gone over.
Oh, yeah, true.
All right.
I can hold you up for the first 30 feet. I can give you a bit of assistance to lighten the work you have to put in.
I appreciate it. It's not like this is my first time. Considering this is my job.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He makes it,
Yeah.
but barely.
I will go next.
Barely.
I will go next.
All
I
right.
will try to climb when I need it.
I will also help you the first 30 feet.
You're
Oh.
fine.
Oh, okay.
You
Like, I will,
guys
like-
see like Fee, he's like shaking, he's like nervous. And
No,
he
no,
just...
I'm not nervous. He's not nervous. Like,
Well,
I'm nervous.
Oh. I thought you making Fee sound nervous, like, oh, I've never done this before. And then
No,
he
no, no,
just gets
I'm
to the other
nervous.
side, he's like, oh, okay.
No, like I'm climbing at a decent pace, like pretty fast.
It seems like Fee has some experience with ropes.
Seems
Whatever the fuck that
like
means.
Whatever the fuck that means, yeah.
Alright.
likes
I'll
ropes.
go next. Strength. I'm gonna climb under it, hold onto it, put my feet over it, then go like. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Strength?
As I said, you can just do acrobatics or athletics either way for this one.
Doesn't matter for me much. I'm good at this.
You're not.
Featherfall is settled already.
Oh,
No, you're
You
not.
make it to the other side, but you do require some aid to get up. And you see probably Fee and Ira filling you up. And then it's Tristan's turn.
That
I
was
think.
so much fun.
I can just see this failing now.
I mean, if he fails, we're just leaving him down there, right?
yeah. We don't need him.
He rolled an 11. So he makes it. Huh.
It was
Well-
63 feet, right?
62. Apparently.
62.
Apparently.
Yeah, 60. You said
Almost.
62.
Yeah, I know.
Almost 18,
Oh,
19
69.
meters. That's so far.
Yeah, but you're
It's a bit,
adventurous.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're adventurous.
You have
I
to,
don't know
like,
what you're talking about.
Adventurers are like above average physical.
Way above.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just fall across the hole. It's not that hard.
I can only do that for 30 feet, man. But yeah, you all make it to the other side. I
Right.
don't think, did I forget anyone? No, right?
No, 7 people have crossed, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Bingo.
Good job. I'm guessing we're leaving this rope here, so I'll have to get a new one when we get to Drycar.
We can
Sweet.
probably ask the men to give us some extra for a new rope, because we gave them a rope.
Yeah.
Right, so there's still 2 ledges that go sideways. But with checking with the stones, you're quite confident that there's nothing down there. To save you the trouble and time.
So just the path going on.
That's alright.
Straight. I mean, there's some bends here and there again. After about half an hour, you come across another group of yum grubs, which are just kind of crawling along the tunnel. in the direction that you came from. There's once again, I don't know if you call it like a trench-ish, with like the little path that the water eroded. It is still dried up. But I guess almost. It's not as from what you can tell so far with 3 intelligent characters is, it wasn't a big stream generally. But at this point, there would be some moss growth along the walls. And the last time there was water here was a lot more recent, maybe past month or so. But it is currently dried up. You walk a bit.
Does this taste salty?
No, it tastes sour.
Sour.
Elena just licking walls.
That's not a good thing.
Oh, okay.
The taste.
Tastes sour.
Do me, and this at this point, because this is more fresh, you can do me an investigation check.
So that's gonna be
Not sure, but you think it might be rainwater?
rainwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Or a river. Yeah.
Still
If you
fresh water. Okay.
still fresh water. If you ignore the yum grubs, you walk another 10-ish minutes and you come across another split. Of where the place where you meet the yum grubs, there's actually another turn and goes a little bit towards the northeast-ish from what you can tell so far from the drawings that Ernest has been making. There's now a path that for you goes to the left, which would probably go back north, and there's a path that goes further east, which slightly goes upwards. You notice that with the passive perception of Fee and Eleanor that the path to the left doesn't have a water trail like the rest of the path had, but the path up does.
Oh yeah.
So that's where the water is coming from.
Ha.
I will tell this to Belra because I think he's even notice.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes sense since there hasn't been a higher point yet where the water seems to have entered, except the hole we entered.
Yeah.
That was like
So-
straight down, so.
When I tasted the well, it was a little bit. It was not fresh water. Like not crystal clear water, so it hasn't. It's not from a well underneath the ground.
More just moisture gathering on the wall from the air.
No. Let's say rainwater, or like it's still sipling down.
No, there's no. There
Oh.
currently is no water.
No, but I'm telling for the flavoring of the water that I did taste it on the scent. The wall. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So there's definitely another opening.
Yeah. So maybe that's where the water is coming from. If you look at the corrosion to the sides.
Yeah.
But if this one doesn't have it.
That's also odd because with the cavern we passed through, there would have been a lot of water to actually cross that sort of crevasse to fill it up entirely.
Mm-hmm.
If
Plenty
the
for the other
water
side.
has come from here and not gone through to there, something odd must have been going on with the water paths through here.
Well, when I tasted the other wall, on the other side of it, that was it looked older. Like this is fresher. I think these
Right.
I don't know how
Yeah,
to
no, I
explain.
mean, I guess that makes sense then, because it can't pass further through here, and it just gathers at the
Yeah.
bottom of the crevasse. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sure.
Did
Yeah.
we see any rain clouds coming up? Just, just to think.
It was cloudy, not necessarily rain cloud. You tell.
Okay.
I don't
Let's-
think, unless we were talking like hurricane style weather, like that time, like 8 years ago, I don't think we're at a risk for
Okay. And you can
drowning.
see a slide of relief from my side. We didn't see anything.
Actually, I see my mistake. Yeah, the water could have never gone over the cliff. In my head, I had it like carve it out until it reached the opening, but the opening
Yeah.
goes up, so that doesn't make sense. Would have already been
Yeah.
through it. So that's my mistake. My apologies.
It's magic. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, which is why I was like, yes, this is where there's definitely like paths down there, of course.
Yeah, no, this was a genuine mistake by me. My apologies.
it's no problem. Just having a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Just to clarify, there was no water on the other side, or was there no water in the path that's going upwards?
No, water on the other side of the chasm.
Okay.
Because that
That's-
should not have
thank you.
been possible.
Thank you.
so I presume then up would lead to wherever the other opening, if there is one, indeed, be, whereas the left's
That makes
path
sense,
would be
yeah.
further into the cavern. Unless
Yeah.
it's a dead end.
Hmm. Well, we could go up and make sure there is another entrance, so we know about it, so we have it mapped. But we can also stay and go to the other path and see how far we can go from there. I would recommend going up to just make look clear that there is another entrance and that we have crossed it off, and we know that's there. And if we need to flee from the other pathways, we know we can go that way.
I agree.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head to the right, upwards.
I will make a little cross on it.
As per
On the
usual, you hear the
path.
scratching of Ernst's quill. Assumingly that do you still have like an construct walking in front, Frodo?
Yep.
But you're now just using Seren's dancing lights, or is she still wearing torches?
So how long have you been in the cave now?
This would be the 5th hour.
Yeah, then it would be 1 torch for Elnor, 4 torches for me. I'll take 1 off.
So I mean, like the
I'll just-
magical dancing lights of Seren.
I will keep the if Saren is up. Once you keep that up, then we'll use that. Not waste any torches.
Yeah, okay, so then you would have used only 2 it.
I'm happy to keep moving around my light balls.
I just realized this is actually a spell you could replicate in real life.
But you
I
what?
promise English is my first language.
Is it though? Yeah, you walk up for another half an hour, following this path upwards. The path at some point gets a little bit wider, about 20 feet wide, compared to 25 feet wide compared to the 15 that you've had so far, or 10, 15-ish. And slowly but surely, the path starts being covered by spider webs.
Mm. Mm.
Oh no.
How big are the spider webs?
Kind of covering the entire wall.
Oh,
They're more like
I
cobwebs at this point.
So it's just like filled with web all around. It's not like this one big web. There's just masses of tiny webs.
Yep. Well,
But
no,
like-
I mean just not necessarily tiny webs. It's more like cobwebs just across the
Yeah,
entire
yeah, but
walls.
like it's built up by masses of tiny webs. It's
Yeah,
not one
but
big fuck off web.
how thick are the strings of the web?
Quite thick.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Okay. Fair enough.
On second hand, maybe just going the
Yes.
other path. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Maybe for later.
We'll save this for later. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You could draw a little sign of a spider, so we know that there's probably spiders down there.
Yeah. I will do.
Alright, so you guys
Spider
go.
tunnel.
Turn around.
Prompt fucking turn, walk in the other direction.
Not bad. Not happening. Not today. No
All
thanks.
right, so you go back and you take a right, I assume.
And there's a
Uh,
little drawing of a spider next to the cave, like next to the X.
Right.
You
You,
look angry with like these
Good
angry looking
So yeah, with the eyebrows.
idea. I will do that. Putting eyebrows on it.
So it's not like a little innocent spider, but like an angry, dangerous spider. You know, important difference.
right. You go further. At some point, there's a small alcove to the left, but just a dead end. You keep going further. The cave once again starts opening up. There are quite a few. So it's a small or a decently sized cave around. There's some. The opening is mostly on the right side, so again a little bit like an alcove, where towards the left it's still mostly just wall. Does widen up about 5 to 10 feet in that direction, I believe, top of my head. And there are quite a few rocks on the right side, somewhere in the middle, almost splitting it up. And you start hearing some noises coming from the north, screeches, almost
Everyone, quiet.
like a stampede. As
Screeches like a stampede.
wait.
almost like you hear things running in your
Skittering.
direction.
Louder?
Could be skittering,
Oh, boy.
I suppose.
Should we?
As before you finish, Effie,
Yeah.
there are the dancing lines in front of you guys. At some point, from as the cave comes back into a tunnel ahead, you see these large insectoid creatures with large mandibles in front of them, running in your direction. I will give you guys reaction to react to it, but you cannot use it to make an attack.
Are we in the larger room?
I would say so.
There was like a stalagmite collection on one side, like splitting it off sort of into two halves. I do not have vision of the scene.
Alright, so-
Calm down. Jesus,
Oh,
man.
There we go.
Jesus.
Calm down, Tata. You silly
It's so
mother.
dark.
It's so dark. I can't see. My dark vision. Where is it?
I'm blinded.
you don't have any.
Yeah, that's actually where is it? I want it.
Wait, can you guys all see anything?
Yes.
Give me.
No, I see.
Give me 1 second, because
Oh,
I
damn.
believe this one is.
I'm
These
blinded by the
are
lights, mate.
So they were like 30 feet ahead and a bit more. So
Yeah.
I guess
So
by
I think
lights of
Saren can move them herself.
Can I?
Also, I would have.
Can
you
I?
not? Can you not?
I can't
Mm,
select them.
I would
Okay.
have 10 feet in light around me. From the
You should be the owner of
staff.
them.
Well,
Game
yeah.
is paused, so we can't move at all.
That's yeah.
Oh, right. That's why you can do it.
Yeah, no, I can
Mm.
move him.
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
Sorry.
that's fine. I would say, like as I said, like one of them would show them for you.
Okay, okay.
You guys would be around.
and then it was
Okay.
This one should be here.
What is
Proto-
that?
We miss one
I know
more
what they are.
icon on the.
yeah, we're missing one token.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Either Ernest or the other boy.
Yeah, you're missing Ernest.
God damn it, Ernest.
I am just gonna. Do I have one of the? Everything I try to pick is like large. And like fuck no, I don't want large. There's also this one, this guy, and I'm just gonna
He's
use
still.
Timmy.
So how many times can he be the cat? How long can he be visible?
He can only be invisible
so
for an
he's
hour.
Yeah.
Oh, he can only be invisible for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He just, as I learned, decides to like
Fuck
go
off.
away for most of the day. He fucks off for a bit and then he comes back, and then he like hangs about, and then he fucks off for a bit again.
So there's
But
a
he
large
finds
you?
rock here in the middle of the room. You definitely notice that these creatures have spotted you. And that's it. What do you guys want to do?
Alright, but they seem to be running from something. That's something we can see.
You can't see anything behind them if that's what you're asking.
You were running
Okay.
towards us, right?
Yeah, they're.
Alright.
I mean, they seemingly were running in a stampede-like motion in your direction.
Alright. I will use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom. And I will try to scare them away. But loudly, I know. You shown us the notes.
Clam!
Alright, roll me an intimidation check.
Oh no, wait.
Can I do a dry fire without a bullet off the cannon to just get the thunderclap as well?
Yeah, -1.
To
I would like to use
assist with that.
I mean, I use a scanter for it.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it. Roll another one.
Still gonna suck anyway.
It's fine. The nat 20 is gonna come out now.
I'm
I
glad
give
this.
myself
They
myself a ball with 2 arrows.
they seem to be continuing in their run towards you.
Alright.
Then
So this reaction was just the one thing we were allowed to do. It's not. Like,
Well, it is for the
turn.
two of you. The other three can still
I
do
will
something.
I will put Ernest behind me. In my reaction.
God damn it! I was just safe.
I don't know where he was. Where was he?
He was a couple of feet off from you to the right.
Oh, I cannot see him, so I thought it was.
Oh yeah, no, he's there.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
He can
he's
see
in the
you.
so
fucking
then-
dark as well.
Then I will go a bit further, so I will be standing in front for Saren. Like, just stand in front of them, having my weapon ready.
Sarah and Proto, are you guys doing anything?
I presume I can't try intimidating now, can I? I scream like a banshee, just like.
You can try, but from what you can tell, the others did had no effect. So either the DC is gonna be more difficult, or it's not even possible.
Okay.
But you can definitely try to roll for it if you want to. But as I said, I don't. You would assume that it doesn't work.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. I think we're just a bit fucked, to be honest, guys. I will probably. I don't know. Don't know what to do.
Fireball.
I can't do anything that causes damage, though, can I?
There's
No.
no damage spells.
No
He
damage,
said we
yeah.
can't make an attack.
Hmm?
We can't
I-
make an attack.
It's more like do you try to scare them off? Do you hold your ground, or do you hide? Are basically, let's say the options.
Give me a moment.
Wait, can I
I-
give myself a bow and 2 arrows?
Sure.
All right, I do that.
He just walks to the side. Philip hides behind the rock. Saren?
I can only see one, can't I?
Yes, but you, from the sounds that they're making, you can assume there's more.
Based on the
I don't
sound,
know.
yes.
I don't know whether it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, I would probably try. I'd probably try and move myself back a bit because I don't really want to be. I'd be like put myself more towards the back of the group. Being like, I'm gonna win people. I really be.
All right. In that case, I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, boy.
Also, shouldn't Eleanor also have like a light around her?
God damn it!
Do I
Can,
have a light around me?
Light.
can't only you have light?
Light
No,
for
one
him
for
is
my
from
sh-
his stick.
Yeah, my my staff. Not my stick, it's my staff.
It's a stick.
But yeah, one is
Fuck, I
that
needed
is
a good
10
roll.
feet dim, and I cast light on Eleanor's glaive thingy.
Right.
I'm
Oh
holding the
fuck!
glaive, yeah.
Come on, people.
I'm bad
we
at
need
these.
good initiative here.
Eleanor, switch.
Do you want to switch?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Ah shit.
Eleanor and Proto are switching.
Yes.
Okay, so you're 6 and Proto is 15.
Roll better next time, Frodo.
Nah.
I don't roll well on initiative. Okay. Be happy I made the fucking strength check.
That's true.
I'm just gonna. Maybe a bit too epic for this combat, but
Someone riffing the fuck out on a distorted ass fucking Gibson.
alright. Baira, what do you do?
Oh shit! And just these 3 bolts of lightning start forming again as I cast Crackle and send out all 3 of them towards this first boy.
Alright. Roll for attacks. But yeah, these are quite large insectoids with very large mandibles and a maw with many sharp teeth. I think they have like 4 eyes on them. They kind of resemble ants in a way, except for the fact that they have like a centaur body.
They're
Yes.
like 1 million times the size.
Wait, Wolfie,
And that.
do I have inspiration right now?
I think you had an inspiration, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that on that roll. I want to get someone fucking stunned at some point with this fucking spell. Oh my god!
But you hit 2 times, so roll for damage.
Ah. As these 3 lightning bolts streak out towards him and 2 strike, and one just kind of sheds off his carapace head.
You hear some painful screeches coming out of it. It looks a bit confused for a second.
Shit, I'm not done.
Right, sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
I was supposed to only roll 1 for them, but I rolled 4 times, so we're just gonna go with it. 10, 20, 30. It bites out towards your construct.
All right. It like distorts a little bit. Takes back shape.
Yeah, it can't actually hit it, right?
Yeah, it's not solidified.
No. This creature seems to be like running just forward mostly, and this dwarf-like creature stands in its way, and it just tries to bite it and bites through it, and you feel like it's getting ready to continue moving, but it used its turn.
All right.
Proto, you're up next.
All right. So as he starts like biting through it, it distorts a little bit. It takes back shape, but as it takes back shape, it grows and it like stretches and does things until it turns into the centipede-like creature.
This game is hell for
it will now
I
have
am behind the
the
pillar.
nightmare modifier, which means okay, no, it's on their turn. But yeah, so nightmare modifier. That's a bonus action, and I'm gonna shoot my bow,
All right.
which I
So when they enter a certain range of it, they need to make a check or be frightened, right?
yeah.
Yes.
That's true. On their turn, yeah. If they enter on their turn, they will have to roll a thing for it. It's not bad.
That would hit.
All right.
By shooting the closest one.
Yeah, the one that's like at the thing.
All right, so you ready your arrow, shoot it, basically through your construct, which kind of like opens up a little bit almost, even though it doesn't need to. But this force energy kind of goes through the other force energy, hitting the creature in a little bit like on the neck, to its on its left side.
All right.
Looking even more confused. Anything else?
No.
Addis hides behind this pillar. Most of you actually, you get the feeling that he's pretty well hidden. It's that you can see it from your angles, but Tristan's turn. Yay. 10, 20, 25. As a bonus action, he will manifest 2 astral arms, and he will. He gets extra attack. He will first do 1 attack normally. Which hits. So it does 7 damage. And its second attack, he's gonna try to grapple it with his other floating arm. Which would be an athletics check versus.
Tested.
It's athletics, and it's not looking good. Unfortunately, he fails. So the creature is still roaming about. That was its turn. Then 20. He has to, when coming in range, he has to do a check as well, right?
No. Only if they start their turn 5 feet off it.
Okay.
So it's not when they enter the range either, it's just when it starts their turn.
And
Yeah.
since he's incorporeal, he can run through it.
Yep.
And we'll use a dash action.
And get whacked by the man.
True. Actually, Warden's Grasp.
Is he a monk warden multiclass, Wolfie?
No, he's just a warden.
Just warden, okay.
Unfortunately, my athletics check throws have been 5 and a 2. Plus 7, but you know.
Beautiful.
Oh, hey, this one is actually grappled.
Oh,
9 versus a 7.
easy.
So this creature tries to run, and Fee, he is coming into your direction, gets pretty close, although it doesn't seem it's aiming for you. As it's like, it looks like it kind of launches, but that's due to the fact that he suddenly gets pulled back into position. As that's its turn. It's now your turn.
Alright. I will. So he's now flanked, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Actually, no, he's not an ally of you. No, he's
he
flanked.
is, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know what time it is.
Oh boy.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Is it even combat without it?
Yeah, don't hit.
Right, so again, I extend my hand forward as a black flame burns away the flesh. Yet no hand remains. I send forward this burst.
Oh, that's
Black
pretty
blade.
shit damage.
Holy shit, that's really shit.
You feel like you get a good hit in, but due to the fact that it suddenly like kind of like grabbed away, you feel like you didn't fully connect your hand to the creature, making it do a little bit less damage. Purely for flavor, because you rolled bad, not because it's
Yeah.
resistant. Just so you're aware.
Bonus? Oh, of course I don't have any bonus actions. Alright, that's my turn.
You can summon a little stick, a little scythe.
No, that's a spell as well.
Oh, right, yep.
I don't know.
I will go with my glaive, run towards it, or like step towards it, and I'm gonna hit it with the glaive. Or glaive with the pike. Sorry, glaive with the pike, same thing. And it is not an undead, right?
No.
Okay.
If it was, you should be very worried.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, as you try to stab it together with these inflict wounds, its carapace seems quite hard, and you can't really pierce through it at the moment.
Okay. Belra, you got this, and you get a help action
Alright.
forwards.
Don't forget, you do have 2
Focus on this
attacks.
part. Yeah, I'm doing that first, and then I will try myself if I can do it. I will point out with like focus for this, like help focus on this, and then I will try as well the same place. Right, just point it.
Unfortunately, misses.
And then with this, because I still miss, I know it's perfect, so I know exactly where she needs to hit to kill the creature.
You see this? Not this part.
Not this part! There! Focus there! Got this! And also, that was my turn. Yeah.
The thing, just for myself, the helpful word was cost a leadership point, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have like advantage, or I have the help action, so I'll get advantage on the next attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Ability.
Saren. They're big
Right,
bass bucks, which you know.
Yes, that's why I moved back, because I was like, that I would not like to be here. Alright, I will cast on, it's on this bad boy, Terrifying Visions. Hopefully.
On which one? The
Terrifying Visions.
the
Oh, I
first one?
targeted, no? Yeah. I thought I targeted it.
True, actually, the automation should work again. That's a good point.
Anyways, you gotta do saving throw, no?
You press damage, I believe, and it
Oh,
makes
I
a
press
saving throw.
It
If the automation works.
Don't I forget every single time. No?
I already make this saving throw. It actually saves.
Damn.
It's got wisdom.
It also can't move anyway because it's grappled.
I forgot about that bit. Oh well.
But it does take.
But it does still take 4 damage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's looking pretty hurt.
No, no. Oh, and I will give who wants bardic inspiration? Alright, I'll give Bayero bardic inspiration then.
Oh boy.
Or I'll take
Just wake up the whole cave. Just do it.
Alright, sure. I was going to use the hand crossbow, but you've ordered me now.
Yeah, what? Come on, we got to do something.
That's true.
Fair
that's
enough.
true.
There's already something coming, probably.
Probably.
Yes. Not
Anything else
like
you
we're
want to do?
not gonna do it anyway, right?
True.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So in this cave, there are also a few yum grubs. Not too many. You see this insectoid using its action to bite down on one of it. Which this tiny insect lets out a screech that you would not expect.
Wee.
Well, no one is close enough except for this one, as he takes 1 psychic damage.
Oh, interesting.
You didn't tell about this, Sharon.
That's why I didn't want to come down to these goddamn caves.
You should have known.
But yeah, so this one it casts an action to eat one of those bugs. And this one gets the buff from it. And 20, 30, 40, 60. Although it's not dashing, it's moving twice as fast.
I swear, are those just like haste bottles in a bug form?
Yeah.
You have to keep them alive. Maybe we can extract something from them.
And this one also just kind of runs forward, but doesn't. Wait, do they have climb speed? No. This one will try.
Don't they have burrow speed?
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to burrow at the moment.
There's a wall in front of him.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to burrow. No, because he wouldn't have movement left for that, right?
Oh, okay.
Because he's already moved 20 feet. Actually, no, he moved 30 feet. He can
But
use
if
the action to dash and to burrow, so he goes through that, I guess. And she's not really digging a tunnel, but he's digging out this piece of rock. And you kind of... I mean, he's well hidden, but you kind of hear Ernest whimpering to the sound of something digging towards him. But yeah.
Well, I got ordered to use the cannon, so
You ordered yourself.
I want
hey,
everybody to
stealth
make
was
a,
optional.
I want everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Stealth was optional for this mission.
Purely for the sound of the cannon. I was joking, by the way. Don't worry.
Oh boy, I will add a d6 to that, I believe. Or d8, whatever the fuck it is, but yeah.
Alright, that would make it hit.
Yep. Alright. Damage. And then damage. So
Holy
as the cannon
fuck.
gets holy shit!
That's nice.
So Bear brings out the cannon after having considered the hand crossbow for a little bit and going, nah, they're too big for that. Blast rings out as he shoots a bullet through this thing, and then the thunder just kind of resonates against the walls and bounces back into it a couple of times over time. And yeah,
Nice one.
yeah,
Got
told me
it.
where to hit.
If there's anything else in this cave, there's a decent chance it would have heard it.
Yeah,
As it echoes a bit
Well,
further.
Well, they're fine.
Oh,
yep. I even have the loudener, so you know it's
But-
good.
This creature just gets its head blown off. And you kind of see like Tristan, who is holding it, being like,
Yes. Okay, so Trash, your poll has already been answered.
he kind of gives you like the nice one sign.
I made the bug head splatter. Alright, my job here is done.
I will move him over there. So you guys have. Actually, no, his corpse would be difficult terrain for you guys. Fuck you.
Yep. And
Oh
for them.
no.
Yeah, that is Bear's turn.
Wisdom save throw? Trash?
Wisdom. I think it is. Let me check real quick, just to be sure.
Because it's
It
for
is
fear, right?
It's Wisdom saving throw against my challenge DC, which is 15. Yeah.
What happens when he fails?
He is frightened. Let me check real quick if
Off
I.
the construct.
Yeah, of the construct, not of me, of the construct.
It starts
Pretty sure that's it.
digging
Yeah,
straight
until it's
down.
next turn.
oh,
So it will use its dash action to dig further down, so he goes 20 feet down. Since he can't move further towards you, and apparently it doesn't want to move back either.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's its turn. It's digging into the ground. I believe they
Cool.
leave behind a hole.
I think they do. No, they only leave behind a hole if it specifically states that they do. It's the standard rule.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. It doesn't say anything.
You put it on the token, so we can see which one dug down.
I mean, he's invisible now, right?
No.
No?
Because I didn't do it right.
It might be the opposite, yeah. Let's see. No, yeah, it is that way. It specifically states if it leaves a tunnel.
Yeah.
It's the tunneler trait.
Oh, so he doesn't leave a tunnel.
No.
Okay. He does not leave tunnel, as he's just digging the dirt back behind it.
He kind of just shifts the rubble back behind him as he moves.
Proto, you're up next.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it at nightmare mode, but I'm gonna place it over
Oh.
here.
Earth and tunnels. As it bursts through the earth, the anchor leaves a narrow, partial collapsed tunnel in its wake.
Okay, so that one specifically does leave small
But
tunnels.
but that's lore. That's not on stat block.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to share that.
Up to you.
Yeah, I mean you can definitely. You just can't see it anymore, but there's definitely a trail that he leaves behind. Sorry, Proto.
Yeah. I'm moving my boy over here, and I will attack it with the boy. Oh shit! I haven't done this in such a long time. Actually, attack with the astral construct. And I'll use a modifier. Sorry.
I was actually considering DMing you about that today. It's like,
Yeah, I've been using them for different things, which was the plan. Hold on, let me check real quick which modifier I'm gonna use for that. You know what? I'm gonna have it attack, and I'm gonna have it add strike to it, which means it will attack twice.
All right.
So I'm gonna attack twice, which is 2 side points, which is only 1 because I have 1 10. And yeah, it's still horrifying, but it will attack twice with the normal shit. And if I'm correct, I could do it like this. Patrolling shot, true.
But doesn't it lose its horrifying at the end of its turn?
Not if I just keep applying it, which is a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that is horrified will lose it. The one that is horrified will lose it. So that one will, at the next turn will lose its scaredness.
Yeah, doesn't care.
You
It's
know what I mean?
digging.
Right. This one, for some reason, I can't use the attack. Controlled actor does not have an item with the name Astral Construct, but it's not my controlled actor, is it? Controlled actor process more than one item with the name Astral Construct. Fuck off.
I think you may, because didn't you use it or use
Yeah, I made a thing for it as well. You just do it like this. All right. Attack number 1, that doesn't hit probably.
No.
Attack number 2.
Fuck you, sound effect.
That one does hit.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah, and I'll just keep it as a nightmarish form.
All right. Just for myself, what was it that gives it the nightmarish form?
It's actually a talent. It's called the talent projected nightmares.
Ah,
That you gain
okay.
additional option for boundless imagination to apply to your Astral Construct horrifying nightmare. So it's like the devastating one where you up the damage. It's like the solidified one where it's always solidified, or the channeling one where you can cast spells from the thing.
Anything else?
Nope. And my turn.
Then it's Tristan's turn again, because the other guy thinks he's well hidden.
Oh.
Thinks.
The creatures do not seem to be paying attention to him. So, Tristan. Saw this one running at a quite a rapid speed, so he will actually attack it with its astral arms. Again, first a normal attack, which misses. Then he will try to grapple it. Oh, that's a 22. But this thing is grappled. So once again, one of these flying arms starts grappling. Or actually, no, this time he's grappling it with his actual hand. And first, one of the astral arms attacks, and then as a bonus action, he will do another attack. Because it's a weapon fighting. That's a crit.
Love to see it.
But it does not get the +4 yet. So that's max roll. 2 4s.
8.
Yeah, because unfortunately it's the bonus attack action, so he doesn't get the strength modifier.
Yeah.
Fee, you're up next.
Alright. Can I stand here?
That's still. Let me check.
Like on the side, is it on it?
That's rock.
Or stone?
You can stand over there. That would be fine, and you'd still be able to reach it.
Alright, I will. So I can move here with difficult terrain, right?
You can also do that. Yeah. Why do I see 2 copies of?
I will move here, so there's space for someone else, and I will move a hand forward, just like move my hand across, like towards it, and this almost black cloud of flame goes towards it and swirls a bit around him as I cast Decaying Touch. I can also touch him, right? There we go.
Unfortunately, misses.
That misses, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I think that's my turn again.
That is unfortunate.
Show my spells again. By the way.
Then it is Eleanor's turn.
Can I hit him with my pike from here?
Think so?
Or is he 5 feet up?
No, he's not 5 feet up. He's like
Okay,
trying
so
to
then
tunnel through it.
Okay. I will. Well, if he is casting his thing, I will use my pike and go past him, poke the creature. And I will not hit it, but it's fine. It's okay.
You will.
We really need to get you to that blacksmith.
No, these rolls are just bad. If I use my other thing, I would have not made it either.
Yeah.
No, but you would have made the first attack. I think.
All of first? No, I think not.
I think so, because that was an 11 or 12.
But it doesn't matter. It's okay. And seeing that like I'm more of an open wind girl, like caves and me are not my thing. I will give my action to Belra because she did really well. And Belra hit it at the same place there. Again, help action to Belra.
So you get advantage, and you get an extra attack, which is 3d6
Yep.
in your case.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't like this combination.
it's troubling. You know, if we set up properly, I crit at a 17 as well. So you know.
Yeah, and then the
Make-
feasting to
Yeah, we
make
can
it
make it worse.
Yeah.
convertible.
Yeah,
It's like
I do
eventually
use
it's fine, but the combination
more
is
of it.
like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And it's entirely unintentional.
I could always cast enhance ability on you as well, and then that would make it like just really
I don't think that does anything.
disgusting.
I don't think enhanceability would do anything.
And
the
ability
only
is mostly
person-
out of
Oh.
combat, I think.
Yeah, for
Is
skill
it?
checks.
The only person I
Nah.
can put
Checks.
this on is Belra, I think. I cannot put it
yeah.
on anyone else.
You can put it on Proto when he has this like weird weapon things, and he can shoot twice with yeah.
That's it.
That's
Yep.
also true. Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn. I don't have actions or things.
Saren, it's your time to shine.
Oh my combat. Oh god. Have choices. Do I vicious mockery or do I I will I will cast. What should I cast? I'll do. Do you know what? I'll do. Wait, which one is one of them grappled?
Yeah, this one.
That one.
The one
That
who has
one,
extra movement
okay.
speed is grappled.
Yes.
Alright, I'll cast Terrified Missions again. Hopefully this will work. On this one and see if it'll move away. I say.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No.
No, Cleo.
Cleo.
At least it takes 6 damage.
Oh,
It
you
does.
know, I'm contributing, guys. I'm contributing. I could just contribute. It was just mockery at this point. But, you know, I'm
You
contributing.
so-
You're doing.
You so far
You're more
dealt more damage than V this combat.
And Eleanor.
Hey, don't do that, okay?
Combine us together.
Just give me one crit, okay?
Yeah, it's true. But the same goes for me, you know.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it. That's it. I don't got much else. I mean, you know, I could give you some inspiring words if you guys would like, but I feel like you've got it. You're fine.
I always like some inspiring words.
This creature is trying to break free.
Also, it has to do a charisma check.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wisdom.
starting. It might become frightened again.
Well, definitely
Oh,
not
no,
breaking
that's a different one.
free. Because it rolled a 7, so even the lowest roll of Tristan is higher than that.
Oh, and it might be frightened.
That's a wisdom saving
Wisdom.
throw. It's also frightened.
Times 2 probably.
So it's like, and it will puke.
Ah. Oh wait, shit. Yeah, that's a thing they do.
Wait, why can't I?
Wait, is Eleanor going to be covered in even more insect goo?
That's pretty
Uh,
sure.
Didn't let me make a line, so that's kind of annoying.
Just make one with the tool. Eleanor is going to get covered in more insect goo.
Yeah, you need to just accept that you're one with the insect goo.
I need everyone in that line.
Wait,
to
but
make
Wolfie,
me-
would it actually puke at the construct? Since it's frightened from the construct?
The construct doesn't get hit by this.
No, but would it puke in that direction because it's frightened of it?
You have to keep in mind that it's currently grappled. So, because it's quite a large creature, it can't like really just turn around.
Yeah. No, I wasn't sure. Are you allowed to attack when you're frightened by something? Or
Yes,
still allowed
you
to
just
attack
have
the thing that you're frightened
disadvantage.
by? Gotcha. Alright, yeah.
Oh wait,
And you can't willingly move closer to the thing you're
Oh, okay,
frightened by.
that's the thing. Okay, I thought you also weren't able to like shoot in the direction or like attack the person you're fighting.
this actually does not hit Tristan, so it only hits Fee and Eleanor.
Eleanor
Okay, what do we need to
is-
roll?
A dex saving throw.
Dex
Alright.
save.
You're good at those.
I should have given you bardic inspiration.
I'm great at those.
All right.
Oh,
so
mind.
Oh.
both of you
Oh,
only
5.
take 7 acid damage.
Here I was hoping we could get off this fight unscathed.
I mean, you could have if you stood aside.
You can clearly hear Eleanor. Be
Wait,
like,
we could have just gone to the side.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, because they wouldn't have
Yeah,
noticed us.
They would have just run past us.
But you didn't do that, so yeah.
Actually,
the
you
XP,
guys do not
XP.
take 7 damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Because it uses action to try and escape. So it didn't have a stingia.
Oh
Action.
yeah, it couldn't vomit. Ah, so Eleanor did not get covered in insect goo.
Yay!
This was just our nightmare,
yet.
Eleanor.
Eleanor was just projecting images.
Yeah, you can clearly see him going to vomit. I'm like, no. No.
This other one, however.
Oh no.
Just on her. Just on her. Just on her.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But you both do make the save.
I have to roll still.
Actually, Proto, if Fee doesn't get hit, Proto has to make a throw.
So Eleanor does get covered in insect goo.
Yeah.
I do get
Uh,
fucked.
So I will re-roll the damage. Might be less, might be more. I don't
Can
know.
I do a reaction with an umbrella in front of me?
Eleanor, you take 5 damage. Proto, you take 10.
Okay.
Right.
As it then tunnels through the rest of the rock, which
Kill it.
I'm working on this.
where the fuck did I leave my d20?
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Fee, I need you to make me a dex saving throw anyway.
Okay.
As this rock starts tumbling down, you manage to just step aside just in time. So you avoid all the rocks that cave in around you.
Alright.
The era.
All right. I mean, Eleanor's pointing out weaknesses, so keep on blasting with advantage.
Yeah, that would hit.
All
Like to wake up all
right.
the neighborhood.
How was your time in the caves? We were just exterminating these like giant bug creatures.
Right. So 10 piercing as well as we just press the crit button on this. 23 thunder damage as this
Oh
blast
my
once again
God.
rings out and shoots through like the gap in its antlers where the mandible like connects and moves in. It goes into like inside of that and then out of the other end.
Yeah, that would kill it. Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of
So
goes on again, and this is once again in Eleanor's general direction. And the exit wound is always larger than the entry wound.
you really want to do that to her?
Okay. I'm already covered anyways.
Roll me a
what
dex
can some
saving
more
throw.
insects do?
oh, Eleanor.
Nice shot. And I'm taking off some mess off my faces.
Yeah, can you do
You
me
can
in
see
a,
it through the hole, like you can see me cleaning off my face.
can you do a dex saving throw?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. I didn't just close my character sheet. Shit. Deck saving throw.
You managed to avoid most of it. But yeah, half of it still covers you a little bit. Enough to not take any acid damage.
Okay.
Right. Sorry.
It's
Take
okay.
a step back.
This creature is scared. Will try to break free
Oh.
once again.
Wait,
Never mind.
The creature that acts now is
Oh, true.
under the ground there.
It's no longer scared.
You very slightly hear rumbling, and you don't know where it's going. It seems the rumbling is getting less and less. This guy is suddenly like, what the? As the rock kind of collapsed around him. So does the cat. Tristan now has 2 free hands to punch.
And it's still grappled, so
Yes.
and frightened, so he has advantage.
Do you get advantage on frightened targets?
No, but I think he does from them being grappled.
No.
I'm assuming, since you said it's a grappler, that he has the grappler.
Oh no, he doesn't have the grapple
Maybe not.
feet. Oh.
Okay.
That's in that one.
Damn.
That's a 25, so that one does hit. And bonus action, another attack. Which also hits. So this thing is barely standing. V.
Time to overkill. Wait, when is it my turn?
Yeah, it should have been your turn after me. So
Yeah.
Skipped one.
Oh, because I've... Yeah, you can go.
You went to the wrong creature.
No, it's because I went to the NCAC, which was before you, but because I deleted it,
Oh.
I instantly clicked
Yeah.
further. Sorry. It's your turn.
Sorry, don't worry about it. Alright,
skip from 2 to 3, but you moved from 3 to 2.
I'll probably shout out V. Can I do it? Can I do it?
Here.
Alright.
But
I'll
first, you know what to do. What to
Go
look
up. And I hold my hand up, go like 11 from Stranger Things, hold my hand out, and I will cast Mind Leech. I think it's called Mind Leech. Yeah, I'll cut my Mind Leech. I'll use I will use my temporary point and my one extra point to put a rending on it, which means it will be 3d12 if it actually connects. And because it's frightened and grappled, it's the extra damage. Come on. Alright. Just do the Christmas saving throw, please. Did you do it, Wolfie? Or do you need to roll damage first? It fails. Yes! Finally!
D12.
Wait, what? Where did that one...
Good question. It's the base damage.
Oh yeah, because I didn't change it. It's then I should do 1d6. Add it. It's probably that anyway, right?
Yeah. Even if I move 6 is dead.
And because I use one not temporary side point, I heal 1 HP. Let's go.
Alright.
And it just gets sucked. You see, it's like it's getting sucked. It's a vacuum cleaner.
You see Proto go up and it's like giving him a job, you know.
No, you see some purple sort of energy, sort of like from its head, where its head is at. I presume the brain is in their heads. You know, some insects have weird anatomies.
If they have brains.
Yeah, you see like early from the head, you see just like purple energy seep into Prototype's hand.
I mean, if Eleanor has some bright light, so yeah, she can see if it has a brain. In the head, at least.
Didn't you have an ability that required a minimum of intelligence?
What? What did you say?
I thought you had like an ability that required a minimum intelligence on the creature to gain something from it.
No, that was my other character in the old campaign. This is my leech that was, it was like psychic leech or something, psychic drain.
Oh yeah, much
or mind drain. No, it just fucks it up. It does mean that if I do use it, after you use my leech on a target, you can gain 1 skill 2 or language proficiency that the creature has until the end of your next long rest.
Doesn't have any.
Does it have any skill proficiencies?
No.
Sure, they don't have language. A lot of these insects have like their own weird language, right?
In a different book they do. In the monster manual they don't. And these are a monster manual fiction. So.
All right, that's fine. I don't take anything from them.
Just this brain.
But as it falls down to the ground, you suddenly hear this loud screech coming from the tunnel ahead of you. As that's where we end tonight's episode.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeesh.
The ran, I guess.
Also, it was actually it's more a roar than a screech.
So this isn't like a chittering, clittering, clattering like the other boys. This is a roar.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
And we can. Is it still that we are in initiative next round, or are we?
No, you're not in initiative. You're out of initiative. But it seems to echo through towards your direction.
Okay. I will keep my word for next session.
Just real quick, Wolfie.
Yeah.
I always forget to use this. This is why I healed 1 whole HP.
Okay. You can do that. That's fine. Thank you guys for today's session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed. And
I did.
to see
I have to use my whole tool set.
You.
Didn't do shit.
Well, you quit so often, it should matter. God fucking damn it.
I blew the brains out of 2 pancakes, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
Oh.
both did, I hope. Didn't
Well-
really do anything. Yes.
Well, I mean, you gave the era advantage in 2 attacks.
Yeah,
One
the
shot
first
everything,
one.
but
The first one still almost missed.
Also, you allowed me to set up my thing with Nightmare.
Yeah,
yeah,
by swapping initiatives.
yeah, you really, really wanted it.
Yeah, because I was like, if I set it up right in the middle, we get
They
some
can't
shit
get
going.
through.
Also, by the way, it's pretty fucked. Apparently, if they fail it, they're immune for 24 hours unless I summon a new construct, which they could get frightened to again.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because you're the special discipline that allows you to resummon it that often, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. So it's
Basically,
not like.
Yeah, otherwise, normally summoning it cost points, I think.
I want to be a
Okay.
level 11 because then I can summon 3.
But it's
Wow.
A little
basically
gang.
the thing that he chose, because science get like 2 how do you call them again? I just literally just said it.
Disciplines?
Disciplines. But on level 1 you get like one of the disciplines is kind of empowered because of the subclass you choose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Since my subclass is the whole boundless imagination thing, it's like everything, like constructs, which is gonna be fun as I level up.
Mhm.
I'm leaving. I'm
Yes.
very tired.
Good night.
See you guys
Yeah,
next week.
same.
Thank you guys for
next-
playing,
see
and I
ya.
hope to see you all next week.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Also, I
Hopefully.
have 3
you. Have a
disciplines
good night.
because I got the
Bye.
feat that gives you an extra discipline. But you can
Bye.
only use the discipline powers. You can't get like the talents.
True.
And at a very high level, you can get the 3rd discipline, so I can have 4 disciplines in total.
Yeah, that's level
But it's very,
17.
very high level.
17, right?
17 or 18, yeah, it's really high.
Uh,
Alright, well, thanks for the session. It was great.
Thank you too, and I'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yes, love you.
Love you too. Bye. Oh, he left. That's mean. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's D&D stream, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Good night.